Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Bowling Green's offense will get the first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Anderson will throw. Makes the grab over the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Caught behind the line. It's Sharp. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Falcons send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. So Eastern Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sharp. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sharp. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Little. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Eagles in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll toss it to the left. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
And the Falcons will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Eagles want to crank the tempo.
Man, and this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned,
Turning it on!
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Fires one high and deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Turns it loose. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give from the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Anderson wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lanier. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Defense gets the timeout call, 20 seconds left on the clock. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss here in the fourth quarter, still deadlocked. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Little. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Little. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. So here comes our first play of overtime. Give to the back. There he goes. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying the left side. Touchdown, BG! They strike first here in overtime.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.